Stem cell therapy by Kalil and James.
Right here, right now. Description: Stem cell therapy, also known as regenerative medicine, promotes the repair response of diseased, dysfunctional, or injured tissue using stem cells or their derivatives. Several types of stem cell treatments are available, including autologous and allogeneic. An autologous stem cell treatment is a procedure in which a patient's healthy stem cells are collected from the blood or bone marrow before treatment, then stored, and then given back to the patient after treatment. Allogenic stem cell treatment is a procedure in which a patient receives healthy cells to replace their own stem cells. The most common FDA-approved stem cell-based therapy is hematopoietic stem cell transplantation, which treats blood cancers like leukemia. Stem cells can also be regenerative therapy for skin burns and seriously damaged corneas. The popularity of stem cell treatments has significantly increased thanks to its high effectiveness and recorded success rates up to 80%. It is a modern type of regenerative medical treatment that uses unique biological component called stem cells.
The history. In 1958, the French oncologist Georges Mathieu performed the first stem cell transplantation of bone marrow grafts to save 6 nuclear researchers who were accidentally exposed to radiation. Until recently, scientists primarily worked with two kinds of stem cells from animals and humans: embryonic stem cells and non-embryonic stem cells. The detailed study of the biology of mouse stem cells led to the discovery in 1998 of a method to derive stem cells from the human embryos and grow the cells in the laboratory. These cells are called human embryonic stem cells. The embryos used in the studies were created for reproductive purposes through in vitro fertilization procedures. When they were no longer needed for that purpose, they were donated for research with the informed consent of the donor. In 2006, researchers made another breakthrough by identifying conditions that would allow some specialized adults to be reprogrammed genetically to assume a stem cell-like state. This new type of stem cell is known as an induced pluripotent stem cells.
The scientific, social, economic, and political impacts. Economic: Stem cell research has the potential to treat diseases that are currently burdened with high healthcare costs, especially chronic conditions such as heart disease, Alzheimer's disease, or diabetes, the costs of which threaten to cripple the healthcare system. Political/social: Stem cell research affects politics because it involves the destruction of human embryos, which causes controversial argument in society. Scientific: Cardiovascular illnesses can deprive the heart tissue of oxygen, causing the formation of scar tissue which alters blood pressure flow. According to research, stem cells from adult bone marrow can differentiate into those required to repair the blood vessels in the heart due to the secretion of numerous growth factors.
The science behind it. Stem cells are the body's raw material cells from which all other cells with specialized functions are generated. Under the right conditions in the body or a laboratory, stem cells divide to form more cells called daughter cells. These daughter cells become either new stem cells or specialized cells with a more specific function, such as blood cells, brain cells, heart muscle cells, or bone cells. No other cell in the body has the natural ability to generate new cell types.
Tools and techniques. During the stem cell process, the aspirate, the matter that has been drawn from the body, is spun in the machine for 10 to 15 minutes, and the concentrated stem cell sample is separated. Your doctor then cleans and numbs the affected area to be treated, and then under the guidance of special X-rays, injects the stem cells into the diseased region.
Where this biotechnology might lead us in the future. The potency of stem cells is so important because of their potential use in regenerative medicine. For example, osteoarthritis, a disease in which cartilage breaks down or degenerates, is a prevalent problem in older adults. It is incredibly painful and drastically hinders mobility. Patients are eager. The current market for stem cell therapies is going up at 36% per year, though it would rapidly expand when a breakthrough occurs towards the treatment of a non-communicable disease such as cancer, diabetes, heart disease, or a lifestyle factor, for example, growing hair in the correct places. Decades of research has allowed us to glimpse the potential of stem cells to treat disease. It is possible they will give us life-changing therapies for multiple sclerosis, type one diabetes, Parkinson's disease, and macular degeneration, amongst others.